Hey loves, welcome back to SoulSync, your safe little space for decoding all those flirty, heart-melting signs of attraction. Today, we're talking about the secret conversations girls have with their friends when they've just started liking a guy. And trust me, if you've ever been curious about what's being said about you in that best friend group chat, you're about to find out. These are not confessions of love just yet. They're those first little sparks. The moments when she notices something about you and can't keep it to herself. It's the soft stage where she's falling for your vibe before she even admits it to herself. So grab your tea, because I'm about to spill hers. Okay, he's actually really cute. When a girl first starts liking you, the first thing she'll tell her friends is about your looks, but not in a shallow way. She'll talk about how you're her kind of attractive, the type she didn't see coming, but now can't unsee. She might point out your smile, the way your hair falls, or even the shape of your jawline. It's not just, he's hot. It's, there's something about him that makes me stare longer than I should. Then she'll start noticing little details about your appearance that no one else is pointing out. Maybe it's the way you dress without trying too hard, or how your eyes do this thing when you laugh. These observations become her little treasures, and she'll share them in a way that makes her friends giggle because they know she's smitten. The more she talks about it, the more her friends pick up on the fact that she's gone from he's just a guy to he's the guy. And even if she pretends she's being casual, the extra detail she puts into describing you says otherwise. 2. His style is so him. Girls in the early crush stage will absolutely talk about how you dress, even if they can't quite put it into words. She might say, "It's not fancy, but it just works on him," or "He has this thing where even a hoodie looks good." She's not just noticing clothes, she's noticing the way you carry them. She'll describe the vibe. Maybe you're a little rugged, maybe you're effortlessly clean-cut, maybe you have a creative edge. And the more she talks, the more it's clear she's not just talking about fabric, she's talking about the energy your style gives off. Clothes become part of the story she's telling herself about you. To her friends, this isn't just idle chat. It's her saying, "I'm paying attention to the little ways he presents himself," which is a huge sign she's in the early stages of picturing you as more than just another face in the crowd. 3. The way he looks at people, I can't. One of the most underrated things girls notice is a guy's gaze. She'll tell her friends how you make eye contact, whether it's confident and steady, soft and warm, or teasing and playful. That look becomes addictive to her, and she'll replay it in her head way more than she'll admit. She might even mention how you look at her specifically. Maybe there's a pause, a slight smile, or that spark like you're really paying attention to what she's saying. Her friends will immediately catch on that she's talking about you looking at her more than at anyone else. To her, it's a mix of curiosity and thrill. That kind of attention feels personal, like it's meant just for her, and that's exactly why it makes its way into her late-night voice notes to her best friend. 4. He smells so good. This one might seem small, but oh, it's not. If a girl likes the way you smell, she will absolutely tell her friends about it. She'll describe it like it's a character trait. "I swear he smells like autumn." Or it's not even cologne, it's just him. And every time she says it, she's low-key reliving the moment she noticed it. She won't need to be close to you for long. Just a quick walk by or a hug, goodbye, will have her filing that scent away in her mind. And when she's telling her friends about it, it's her way of saying, being near him feels good in more ways than one. Smell is such a primal, emotional thing. And when she points it out, it means she's already associating you with comfort, attraction, and something she secretly wants more of. 5. He's just funny without trying. She's not talking about the kind of humor that's all about big punchlines. She means those effortless little comments you make that stick with her and make her smile hours later. She'll tell her friends about the time you made a sarcastic remark under your breath, or the face you made when someone said something ridiculous. It's the fact that your humor feels natural, not forced. That makes it feel real, and real is attractive. Her friends will hear the way she tells the story and know she's laughing with you in her head even when you're not around. In the early stage, humor becomes one of those addictive qualities that make her look forward to being near you again. She may not even realize she's making excuses to talk to you just to get another one of those moments. 6. He's low-key smart. This is the kind of thing she'll bring up in a way that sounds casual, but is actually a big deal. She'll say something like, "He just knows much random stuff," or "I like the way he explains things." She's not talking about textbook smart. She's talking about that natural intelligence that makes conversations interesting. She notices how you carry yourself when you speak, how you seem to have thought about things deeper than most people, and how you explain something without making her feel dumb. That balance is rare, and she knows it. Her friends will quickly pick up on the fact that she's not just impressed, she's intrigued. Intelligence in the early stages of attraction is like a spark. It makes her want to keep listening, keep asking questions, keep finding reasons to talk to you. 7. He has this thing he does. This is where she starts talking about quirks, the little habits or mannerisms that make you stand out. Maybe it's the way you run your hand through your hair when you're thinking, how you tap your fingers on the table, or the way your voice drops slightly when you're telling a serious story. To anyone else, these things might be invisible, but to her, they're magnetic. She'll bring them up to her friends with this mix of amusement and affection, almost like she's already emotionally claiming them as hers to notice. Once she's talking about your quirks, it means she's paying close attention to you, and that's one of the biggest giveaways that she's interested. 8. He's just different. This is the point where she can't even put her finger on it anymore. She'll tell her friends, "I don't know, there's just something about him." It's not about one trait or one thing you did. It's the whole package. The vibe, the way you make her feel, the way her mood shifts when you're around. Her friends will know exactly what she means, because they've probably heard her say this before about past crushes. But this time, it feels more intense. She's starting to form an emotional connection, even if she hasn't admitted it to herself yet. This just different stage is dangerous in the best way, because once she's here, she's not just noticing you, she's starting to imagine possibilities. And there you have it, my loves. 8 little secrets that make girls melt without even realizing it. The truth is, it's never just the big romantic gestures that matter. It's the small, consistent, and deeply thoughtful things that really touch a girl's heart. So if you're someone who has a special girl in your life, remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making her feel seen, heard, and loved in ways she won't even have to ask for. If you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which one of these you secretly love the most. Until next time, this is SoulSync, signing off with love.